What's up guys, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna do some autocross stuff. So to start out, I'll give you a quick walk around of the car. For those who have never watched any of the videos, this is my 93 MR2. It's been swapped with a supercharged V6. It makes just a few hundred horsepower to the wheels, and it has a 6-speed transmission as well. I took this thing out to an event. I ended up getting 8 runs, but I don't like showing the same thing over and over and over again. So out of those 8 runs, I'll end up just showing you guys 3 of the runs, and I think they will do a good job of showing pretty much how the day went. So with that, we'll hop into run number 1.
Man, is this car an animal?
Run number 1 was really not the best from a technical perspective. I was just like really jerky with the inputs and a bunch of other things. Pretty much it was just like an adrenaline filled run. Like, this car is absolutely insane to drive. You know, it has no driver assist. The engine is literally just a few feet from your head. And then the supercharger whine, it's just an absolute like insane experience. I know lighting up the tires is fun, but it's obviously not fast. So over runs 2, 3, and 4, I worked on smoothing out my inputs. I also made some small adjustments to the car. Whenever I'm turning in, the back end has a lot of body roll, and the reason for that is I'm not running a rear sway bar because I accidentally bent the mounting tabs for the end links. Because of that, I decided just to get rid of the rear sway bar. I initially liked it because I had way more rear grip than before. As I've gotten more seat time, I really haven't liked it as much because I don't like how long it takes to transition. So what I ended up doing to help compensate was I stiffened up the dampening on the rear end. It helped a little bit, but honestly, I need to figure something out. Anyways, runs number 2, 3, and 4 were pretty similar, so I'll just show you run number 4.
Especially on these bumps.
After run number 4, I was actually feeling pretty good. In terms of the car, I knew I really couldn't make much more adjustment at that event. And in terms of my driving, I was like, you know what? It's smoothed out enough that like I'm okay with trying to actually push the limit. And I don't mean the limit of the car, but more me as the driver of trying to get to the limit of this car and just stay there. So essentially, I was trying to balance being smooth while adding aggression. That honestly did not end up working out too well because in the following runs, so runs 5, 6, 7, and 8, I ended up making mistakes. Like as one example, run number 5 would have been my fastest, but I ended up coning it away. That's the way things go, and I'll show you guys 2 of those runs. So run number 6 ended up being my fastest clean run of the day, and then run number 8, well, I just messed up there.
So close. 37 flat.
To end the day with the spin out was kind of a bummer, especially because the car didn't want to turn on afterwards. They ended up having to red flag me, and it took me about a minute and a half before the car would want to turn on. I don't really know why, because that's not actually a normal thing for this car, so I'll have to investigate that. Also the time, so I was really expecting this car to be significantly faster, and honestly I do think it has it in it. It's just, you know, I really need to work on being able to get to the limit of grip and just stay there. The car is really challenging to drive because there's just such a small margin for error, and what I want to do is actually make the car easier to drive. In an ideal world, I would actually change the suspension setup completely, and I have an idea of mine, but I don't have the money for that. So kind of what I'm thinking right now is the tires on these cars, well, there's two parts. They're actually mismatched, which really messes things up because like the tires on the front are more like an autocross tire versus the tires in the back, which are meant more for like a track day. So the front tires have way more grip initially compared to the back. And the second thing is these tires are actually at the end of their life. So I just finished them off at this event. So what I would really love to do is actually buy new tires. And typically I buy takeoffs because, well, they're affordable. I think what I'm going to do next time though is actually just buy a new set of tires that are very specific to autocross. I think that helped tremendously. On top of that, I think I'm going to actually size up. So in the front, I'm running a 215, and in the back, I'm running a 255. So I'm thinking if I run in the front, I'll stay with the 17/8 rim that it has, and I'll go up to a 235/40 in the front, and then in the back, I want to see if I can go up to a 275. I might have to switch out the back wheel to a 17/10, which I know will fit as long as I get the right offset, and I also roll the fenders, which on this car, the fenders are already rolled. I also want to work on that body roll. I really don't like the back end body roll. I think if I was to fix the end link mounting tabs and then put like a stock rear sway bar, it would be perfect for this car. There is more stuff that I would like to do, but realistically, that's all I'll be able to afford. And honestly, I won't even have the money by like the end of this season. So it probably won't be till next season till I get to bring this car out because, well, tires themselves are expensive. On top of that, I do have some other general maintenance stuff that I need to do, like the clutch. That's something I've been putting off for a while. Keep telling myself I'm going to do it, and then I don't do it, but I know I got to actually do it. Even though the day did not go how I want it, it's still really hard to complain. Even a bad day at the track, still a good day. And I still will be getting some track time. So my white MR2, that car's actually ready to go. I was planning on doing a track day with it up at PIR. There's one July 24th. I can't make that one work. And then there's one actually August 2nd, the day right before my birthday. I was hoping to be able to do that one, but I already got 3 days off my birthday. So to ask for like an afternoon off for my work when I already got 3 days off, I know it's not going to fly. I don't know when yet, but I know I will be tracking that car. So I'll still be able to, you know, have fun driving and also progress and push my skill. I don't got anything else for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.